Hello everyone, my name is Eric and welcome back to Tapped and Attacking. We're finally back. I went a little bit for a visit to my parents' and friends' places and we are finally back on schedule. However, I'm going to be changing the schedule back to around a video every 2 days rather than a video every day. And we're going to see how that goes. I might change it later on. We'll wait and see. With that being said, we're going over a deck that I wanted to go over for a while because it was my first ever modern deck built. Mind you, a little bit of changes here and there because this is like a slightly more advanced version, I guess. A few cards that I couldn't afford at the time because I was like 16 or 15. So, and also there's a few cards from, of course, like standard and whatnot that are still that are in here now that weren't there. So this is Simic Door. This is a two-color deck that revolves around the win con of Door to Nothingness, which is a five-color win con. We're gonna go over Door to Nothingness real quick, just to see that it comes in tapped, and you can tap two white, two blue, two black, two red, two green, sacrifice Door to Nothingness, target player loses the game. So the goal with this deck is to activate a certain combo, which is these two cards here of Nim Golem, Nim Death Mantle, and Composite Golem. For those who don't know how the combo work, basically you can sacrifice Composite Golem to add 5 mana to your mana pool, and then with Nim Death Mantle you can make it so whenever a non-token creature dies or is put into a graveyard, you may pay 4 mana. If you do, put it back to the battlefield with the Nim Death Mantle attached to it. So what you do is you sacrifice it for 5 mana, bring it back for 4, keep one color, and you can just keep on doing that over and over again for an infinite amount of mana. So, to get us there, we have quite a few things. We mainly just run as much ramping card draw as we can. We're running things like for ramp, we have Birds of Paradise. For card draw, we have and ramp, we have Growth Spiral, of course, great card. We have Kior's Follower for untapping lands, untapping just things that we certain need, untapping our Birds of Paradises. Risen Reef, we can go ahead and both hit lands and get card draw out of it because of the elemental triggers. And of course they stack, so if there's two Risen Reefs and it happens twice, 3 times, 4 times, yada yada. Hydra Crisis, if we have enough ramp at that point, that's an extra bit of life gaining card draw that we might need in order to live. Soccer Tribe Elder, we have sacrificing to go look for basic land, which we have not too many in the deck, but having the basic lands at least makes it so most of our lands come in untapped. We have the extra scry here just to try and look for our combo pieces and make sure we don't get, either mana flood or mana screwed. And then the reason why River Hopo is in this deck is because it was a meme card in my deck way back when, and it was just kind of there for the joke. Like anytime it got played, we would like basically shout it out in the store. It was a good time. And of course, if you end up getting infinite mana without the combo in hand, you can just go ahead and spend the 5 mana over and over again to gain a bunch of life, draw a bunch of cards, find the combo, activate it. We also have Amulet Vigor to make it so some of our things like our lands that come in tapped actually come in untapped instead. And we also have it so it makes it so Door of Nothingness comes in untapped. So if we need to do the combo in the one turn, we can. That's basically the gist of the deck. However, since this is going to be a pretty short video for explaining it, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and load up X-Mage, and I'm going to load up a bot game just to go ahead and basically show you guys how the deck fully works. And two more things I didn't go over yet. Castle of Ventress just to get the extra scrying, and we have Castle Grandbridge here because it can zap out our Composite Golem earlier on than it's supposed to. With that being said, I'll see you guys in a bit, set up in a bot game. Alright everyone, and we are back. Hold on one moment here actually. Gotta fix something. I believe. Yep. Alright, now we are back. So I am the first one on the draw, and I will be keeping this hand just to go ahead and test out. Alright, so first thing we're going to do here is play the Breeding Pool in untapped and play the Amulet of Vigor. I could have actually done that completely different. I could just play the... I'm so used to not using Amulet of Vigor, it's weird. But either way, I know I need to get used to using things anyway. So we'll go ahead and go with the Growth Spiral. Add a green, blue, draw, put a land card, yes. So we already have one of our combo pieces, which is great. That's all I can do on this turn, I believe. Yeah. There's a door as well. Also, if you can get just two Composite Golems as well without the Nim Death Mantle, you can just always pop the door as well. It's always an option. I'm just going to go ahead and play in Soccer Tribe Elder. And we're going to sack it immediately to grab a Forest. And when we do that, it should come in untapped, which means we can play the other Soccer Tribe Elder. Sack it. Get an island. We have almost all of our basics out in the deck. I play the Hinterland Harbor, and we're going to play in the door. So door's out now. Now I just need either two Composite Golems or a Composite Golem and Nim Death Mantle. To stall for a little bit of time, we are going to play the Hydra Crisis. We're going to play it for 4. Draw some cards, gain some life, play Temple of Mystery, make come in untapped and scry 1. I don't need any more ramp at this point. Alright, so I'll play a spell, we'll play our opt. We can actually just keep that on top and just get the 2 at this point. So we do this. And then next turn, we should have the win. We'll block this, of course. There's no reason not to. Play the Hinterland Harbor. Get 2 of each color. Select player, you. 2 white, 2 blue, 2 black, 2 red, 2 green. And we go into the next one. I don't. One thing I've also pointed as well. I don't really run sideboards. That might be a weird thing, I know, because modern and all that should have sideboards, but I never really do. I'm more a commander player, which isn't supposed to usually have a sideboard, so we're just gonna go ahead and submit.
Your game has started.
And we will be keeping this because we can start with the breeding pool and get the Birds of Paradise online. Hit the Castle Vantrip. Yep. Okay, the Vigor immediately. Fair enough. Breeding pool also. Birds of Paradise. We'll play the Hinterland Harbor and then tap 2. Right, we can just tap it for any color. Bam, bam. Growth Spiral. Yes, I'd like to play a land. We will play our castle. And with that, we will also play our new Death Metal because we actually almost have infinite mana already. In fact, we technically do. I do have enough mana for that. Yes, I do. And now all we need to do is sacrifice this. Yes, I'd like to pay the Nim Death Match trigger, and we will pay all of except for... Oh, it automatically pays it on this. That's a little bit of a problem. Unless it's me spamming, it just does it multiple times on different colors. Does this always go red? Oh, you just pressing yes does automatically, I think. Oh no, it will only be red. That's really weird on this. But in that case, we still have technically infinite mana. So what we're going to do then is just pass with the mana that we have. And we can just tap Hydro Crisis for an infinite mana until we get a second Conflict Golem. The game should theoretically be over right now, though. It's weird that's only letting me do it for red. And at the end of the day, I could just start doing this. Play Hydro Crisis for a big amount. And you can just keep on doing this to your heart's content, of course. I'm thinking that should be a big enough Hydro Crisis. It's going to be a 23. Green, blue. Tell you that's the one regardless. Going to just slap him with a crap ton of damage, which is basically the play at this point. We can still play the Amulet of Vigor by doing this. Well, first of all, actually, we can just get the win here. If that goes, we can just keep on doing this with mana. Now we have 6. We use one of it to play Amulet of Vigor. Oh, we're going to need one more, actually. Oh, no. First, we need to put the door. So that way the door comes in untapped. Amulet of Vigor makes it come untapped. And then all we need is that. Pay the 6. They're both out. Sacrifice, sacrifice. Select player, them. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. This deck sometimes can pop off fairly quickly, but otherwise, at the end of the day, it's just a jank deck. I love it to death. Since it was my first deck ever built, I always have a soft spot, especially for Door to Nothingness. It's always been a favorite card of mine. With that being said, that's how the deck works. The deck list will be posted in the description if you guys want to go ahead and modify or to use it. And with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.